What's up, everybody? My name is Joshua Verghese. I am the CEO here at Arise Digital. And I just want to say welcome to our YouTube channel. And today we're going to be talking about how to clarify your brand. This man named Seth Godin, and Seth Godin, he created many books from This Is Marketing to The Purple Cow, and he talks about this. He says, a brand has a set of expectations, memories, relationships, why a consumer decides to choose one product or service over another. Newmare, right? He's the one that wrote The Brand Gap. He says a brand is a person's gut feeling about a product, service, or organization. It's a gut feeling because people are emotional and intuitive beings. It's a person's gut feeling because brands are defined by individuals, not companies, markets, or the public, right? It's not what you say it is, it's what they say it is. You can't control your brand, but you can influence it. And so that's where we're going to go a little bit more deeper on how we can influence our audience and the people and our internal community, whoever it may be, around what our brand is all about. And so every brand needs these three things in alignment. And these three things are: how does your brand think? What does your brand say? And what does your brand do? Because at the end of the day, if these three things are not in alignment, it's going to have a disconnect with your audience. It's going to have disconnect with your internal community. It's going to have a disconnect with your brand. And so I'll give you some examples, right? For the first example, we have a CEO, right? A CEO, he's like, our company, all the employees love to work here because they just love their job, right? And now we go to the employee of the company, and the employee is saying, man, I just come here just for a paycheck, and that's all I come here for. And then what I really love is when I get back home around like 7, 8 o'clock, and I'm doing what I really passionately love. That could be like graphic design or something like that, right? They really are passionate about the other thing instead of their job. So there's a disconnect, right? There's a disconnect on the way the CEO thought and said. They said, this is what my company loves. But really, when you go to the actual employee, they're saying something totally different. So there's not alignment there with the brand. Another example is when you go to a restaurant, right? This restaurant says that they're the most hospitable people in known to me. They're serving people, they love people, they care about the people. But when a customer comes through the doors, they're not greeted, right? And so that little glimpse right there gives it away that what they think and say is like, we're hospitable. What they do is they're not really greeting, so they're not really living that out. So when I say think, say, and do has to be in alignment, make sure that these things are in alignment. Because at the end of the day, when all three are aligned, people will start to have clarity. They're not confused at what you're saying, that you're saying that you're transparent, you're saying that you can do this or X, Y, and Z. But really, people just want to be clear that this is really what you're all about, right? So when you think, say, and do, when all that's aligned, people start to have clarity. And when people have clarity, then they start to have trust. And when they have trust, they become delighted. And when they're delighted, they start to share and they tell the whole world that this is what this brand is all about. This is what this company is all about, right? And that's the beauty of branding. When you get those three things in alignment, you'll start to see how that trickles into different areas, from the way they communicate on your website, the way that you market when you have an ad out there, right? The way that you communicate, people are just drawn to it because they're getting that certain feeling that you have it in alignment. So these are some of the things that I could say that really helps hone into what your audience, what your customers, what people start to think around your brand. And that's the pivotal point in your digital ecosystems. That's something here at Arise Digital that we always tell our clients, that you want to create a digital ecosystem, but in the middle of it, the core aspect is your brand. When your brand is thinking in alignment, then when you go out to build a website, or when you go out to build a marketing campaign, when you go out into the public, when you're actually displaying, everything is cored into that one aspect, which is called brand. And when you brand out to your website, when you write the content, when you write the copy, all different things from the pictures, right? Everything matters because it's reflecting what your brand thinks, what it says, and what it does. So we created a worksheet that you could actually go right now to our website. The link will be down below, but you can really go into depth and see, what does my brand think right now? What does my brand say? Or what does my brand do? And just see is everything in alignment, right? And also go to your employees, go to different people that are in your group and see, is everybody saying the same thing? Is everybody doing the same thing? Is everybody thinking the same way? And this really is going to help you clarify your own brand and move forward. And so I just want to end off with that. If you like this right now, give it a thumbs up. And if you're wanting to learn more about different aspects of branding, storytelling, how to design a website, all different aspects, subscribe down below, hit that bell button, and we'll see you next time. All right, take care.